A gift that is part of the American experience and is fun to collect. Professional appraiser and dealer of rare coins and currency for 30 years. The Coin Purse. Some people collect antiques. Some people collect junk. Some people collect a little piece of American history. Professional appraiser and dealer of rare coins and currency for 30 years. The Coin Purse.
Black in America, coming this July on CNN.
You wanted it to work out here. You wanted it to work right now. You wanted free weekends and free hands. You wanted it to do more and cost less. You wanted your email, text messages, GPS, and MP3s. Your favorite websites, your favorite colors. And tomorrow, you'll want even more. Okay.
This was Herschel Walker's very first game in college, the first time he touched the ball, and it's how many were first introduced to him. Heisman Trophy winner, Olympian, star NFL running back. Walker mesmerized millions with his grace, his talent, and his strength. But his athletic prowess masked an inner torment that he's now only making public. For years, Walker struggled with a controversial mental illness. It used to be called multiple personality disorder, but it's now known as dissociative identity disorder. It not only took control over Walker's life, it nearly ended it with thoughts of suicide that led to a game of Russian roulette. Walker writes about his struggle in his new book, Breaking Free. CNN's chief medical correspondent, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, has more.
He was extraordinary, one of the greatest college football players ever. In the pros, a powerful force of nature. But Herschel Walker was living with a secret, so confusing, so bizarre, he wasn't even aware of it. His ex-wife Cindy says there's more than one Herschel, and some of them are terrifying.
Right off the top of my head, I'd say maybe 6 or 7. He definitely sounded different. Not always. Sometimes his body would contort, his hands would curl up like this. He would tell me he couldn't walk. To me, his skin would become darker. And if it was a very bad altar, his eyes would become very evil.
Herschel Walker is like Sally Field's character in the TV movie Sybil, the woman with more than a dozen different personalities.
I didn't really learn about it until almost 10 years ago. And, to be honest with you, I'm thinking, this is not real. This is not real. But, my life was out of control. I was not happy. I was very sad. I was angry. And I didn't understand why.
In fact, neither Sybil nor Herschel Walker have multiple personalities. Instead, they have fragments. Think of it as alter personalities that prevent them from developing a single cohesive personality. Today, the disorder is called DID, or dissociative identity disorder, because they can't integrate identity, memory, and consciousness.
How hard was it to get diagnosed?
That was very difficult, because people don't believe it. In the back of this building right here, that was like a little playground. I remember this guy beating me up. That's about the only thing I remember this. And it wasn't a bad beat up, I reckon. It wasn't bad and stuff. But I remember, I think kids right there watching. So I remember that.
The alter personalities can evolve after a child suffers both physical and mental abuse.
The abuse may have been feeling inadequate as a little kid, having a speech impediment, a little bit overweight, being mentally abused by friends, by at school.
Walker says some of his alters did a lot of good, helped him become the extraordinary athlete he is, but others caused a lot of harm. They became very angry.
You can get angry, but the anger that you can go out and really, really hurt someone. And that's when you know you got a problem.
And typically, patients don't remember transforming from one alter to the next.
Do you worry that you might hurt somebody?
I don't worry about that.
But you don't remember, so how would you know?
Because no one has ever said anything about it. I haven't been locked up. I haven't been accused of beating up nobody.
But he did try to hurt at least 2 people.
Did he hurt me where I had to go to the hospital? No. Just more emotionally. scary than physically, where he physically hurt me. So just the guns and knives, and I got into a few choking things with him.
And he almost killed himself.
I played Russian roulette before.
You played Russian roulette?
I played Russian roulette before and stuff. And then more than once. I played it more than once because, to me, that was a challenge. And that's what I'm saying. That made no sense.
He would tie those thick rubber bands around his neck and just walk back and forth. And his face would turn red, and I'd be like, oh, take that off, take that off, take that off. And when it got bad enough, he'd take it off.
How many altars did you or do you have?
To be honest, I have no idea.
Walker's therapist and friend, Jerry Mungadze, also saw the altars appear.
I saw all the Herschels, some of the very friendly, nice, business-like people. I saw some of the protectors who were very defensive, and a few times only did I see the very angry ones.
The first time he held the gun to my head, I had come home. We had a meeting at church, and I don't think he was too happy about it. And so I came home, and he was questioning me about it, and I guess he didn't like what I had to say. And he held the gun to my temple and said he was going to blow my brains out.
The Herschel Walker I met was friendly. I didn't know